Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. The Cleveland Browns have been riding a roller coaster this season, and after their recent loss to the New York Jets, one of the weaker teams in the league, the mood among the fans is a mixture of frustration and cautious optimism. This game, a 27-20 defeat, might seem like just another setback, but in reality, it's sparking a lot of questions about the team's future, especially at the quarterback position. Browns fans are well aware that finding a franchise quarterback has been a long-standing challenge for the organization. We've seen flashes of potential, but consistency has been elusive, and that's putting a lot of pressure on the coaching staff and front office to make the right call moving forward. Now, the spotlight is shining brightly on rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel. Many fans are wondering if he's the answer or if the team should consider turning the page and giving someone else a shot at leading this offense. Gabriel wasn't terrible against the Jets, but he also made a few critical mistakes at the worst moments. He finished the game completing 17 of 32 passes for 167 yards, tossing 2 touchdowns, but also throwing some costly incompletions and turnovers that kept the Jets in the game. For Browns fans, it's frustrating to see promising drives stall because of missed opportunities or errant throws, especially when the team desperately needs stability at the quarterback position. Over the past few seasons, Cleveland has struggled to find that consistent signal caller who can elevate the offense and lead them deep into the playoffs. The Browns have tried different options: Baker Mayfield, Case Keenum, Jacoby Brissett, and each time the results have been inconsistent. That's why there's so much hope and anticipation around Shedeur Sanders, the talented young quarterback who's been gaining attention across the league. Some believe that Sanders has the potential to be the franchise guy that Cleveland has been searching for, someone who can change the trajectory of the Browns' offense and help them contend for a Super Bowl again. But right now, Cleveland's head coach Kevin Stefanski isn't ready to make that leap. After the Jets game, Stefanski reiterated that he's committed to sticking with Dillon Gabriel for now. When asked about the possibility of starting Sanders in the near future, Stefanski was pretty vague, almost non-committal, which in Browns land is often a sign of cautious planning. He told reporters, "I don't think it's fair to speculate. We are committed to getting better as an offense. Dillon is committed to improving in any way he can. All of our players, young players, are developing and working behind the scenes to make sure they are better on a daily basis." That's typical Stefanski, focused on development and not rushing any decisions, but for Browns fans, it raises questions about what's really going on behind closed doors. Is Sanders struggling in practice? Is Gabriel just not the guy that can carry this team to the playoffs? It's easy to get caught up in the what-ifs, especially given how tough this division is, with teams like the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers always ready to pounce on any weakness. The reality is, with the Browns currently sitting outside playoff contention, the organization might need to consider a bold move. Giving Sanders a shot could be the right gamble, at least to see if he has what it takes to be the future. The NFL is all about opportunity, and sometimes the best way to find out if a young quarterback has the juice is to put him in the fire. Cleveland has a solid roster, especially on defense with stars like Myles Garrett leading the charge, but without consistent quarterback play, it's tough to win those close games that matter most in January. Sanders, who has shown flashes of brilliance at the college level, might be the next in line. His arm strength, mobility, and decision-making are all attributes that Browns fans look for in a franchise QB. But transition to the NFL isn't always smooth, and there's always a risk when you throw a rookie into the fire. Still, with the team not meeting expectations this season, the pressure is mounting to make a move that could shake up the division and set the Browns up for a stronger future. Looking ahead, it's going to be fascinating to see how Kevin Stefanski and the front office handle the quarterback situation. Do they stick with Gabriel and hope he improves, or do they make a bold call and give Sanders a shot? There's also the question of how the defense, which has been a bright spot this year, will support whichever quarterback gets the start. Cleveland's defense has been playing at a high level, forcing turnovers and keeping opponents in check. But at the end of the day, you need consistent and reliable offense to turn those stops into wins. The Browns' recent history shows that sometimes patience is key. But in the NFL, patience can also be a luxury that teams can't always afford. The AFC North is a brutal division, and every game counts. A change at quarterback could be what pushes Cleveland over the edge, especially if Sanders proves he's ready to take the reins. Fans are eager to see if this young talent can develop quickly enough to make a difference this season, or if the organization will wait until next year to make a more permanent move. Of course, there's always a lot of debate among Browns fans about what's best. Some believe Gabriel deserves more time to prove himself, especially given how he's been thrown into the fire as a rookie. Others think that it's time to take a chance on Sanders, who has the tools to be special. The coaching staff's decision on this matter will undoubtedly send ripples through the fan base and could define the team's direction in the coming months. In the meantime, Cleveland fans should continue supporting their team, no matter what moves are made. The Browns have a talented roster and a passionate fan base that never gives up. It's about staying optimistic, even when the results aren't what we hoped for. The NFL is unpredictable, and sometimes a change at quarterback can be the spark that ignites a playoff run. Whether it's Gabriel, Sanders, or another option, what matters most is that the Browns find their rhythm and get back to competing at the highest level. As we look ahead, the next few weeks will be critical. Will Cleveland stick with Gabriel and try to fix what's broken? Or will they give Sanders a shot to show what he can do under center? Browns fans are known for their resilience and loyalty, and whatever the decision, it's clear that everyone wants to see this team succeed and bring another Super Bowl trophy back home. The road is tough, but the passion runs deep, and Cleveland's time to shine might just be around the corner. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.